Welcome back to Brightpoint Infotech Podcast, where we explore how cutting edge technology is transforming industries. I'm Premjit Singh, your host and marketing manager at Brightpoint Infotech, and today we are diving into a fascinating case study about a leading furniture manufacturer that modernized its operations using Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations and Brightpoint AI's DefectGuard AI powered defect detection. And joining me is my colleague Shannon Walsh, a sales manager who has been instrumental in helping manufacturers drive digital transformation. Shannon, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Premjit. Always good to be here. Yes, to your point there, that said customer, they came like any customer with specific challenges, and we'll get into the specifics in this podcast here. But they are aligned with the requiring the right mix of AI, ERP, and automation. So yeah, excited about this conversation.
Right, right. So Shannon, talking about this specific customer, they are a premium home furniture furnishing manufacturers. That they wanted to basically modernize their ERP and streamline quality control. But like many manufacturers, they faced several challenges. And I just want to understand from you, what were some of the biggest pain points that they had?
Yeah, this customer, to your point here, had major pain points, and that's something that we really wanted to identify early in the process. And if we could just top line the three that we were able to identify. Number one, which is commonplace, they had an outdated ERP system, which it lacked that visibility and integration into other systems, which caused quite a bit of challenges around the financial and supply chain management side of the business. Secondly, which is something that is top of mind here within the discrete manufacturing space when it came to quality control issues. So, a lot of manual inspections led to high defect rates and rework, which increased their costs.
Mhm.
And then the supply chain complexity. So they needed to have those real-time insights into tracking and automation for procurement and inventory management. So overall, these challenges, these were the three main bottlenecks that were holding them back. And this is where we're able to engage with them and take them on a journey and provide solutions.
Right. So, Shannon, we implemented Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations along with DefectGuard,
Yep.
our defect detection solution. So, how does this combination help them to address their challenges and pain points?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you have D365 Finance Operations and our AI Defect Guard solution. So, our approach in tackling those challenges, number one, D365 F&O, gave them that unified platform to manage the financials, the supply chain, the procurement, reporting, so all in real time. And secondly, DefectGuard, which was able to automate the fabric and upholstery defect detection. So it was using AI and computer vision. And what we were able to do there, we were able to reduce the defects by a staggering percent of 50%. And that was able to do a lot of, cutting around the rework costs. So that was quite significant, and it was a huge win. And then thirdly, the AI powered analytics that was able to help us identify those defect trends, which ultimately improved the overall manufacturing process and efficiencies.
Right, right. Shannon, let's talk about the impact because the numbers you just shared speak for themselves. 50% reduction in defect rate, 30% faster production cycles, enhanced financial visibility and inventory management. Uh, how did the customer react to this results?
Yeah, those are staggering results, right? Like you said, they're 50% reduction in defect rates, 30% faster production cycles. Those are big numbers, right? So, needless to say, they were thrilled. So the reduced defect rates meant, number one, higher quality products, right? That improves customer satisfaction, right? Fewer returns. That all improves, um, you know, um, improvements of the business, right? So, um, the improved production cycle times allowed them to meet the market demand faster. So the go-to-market was faster. Automation in the supply chain led to better inventory, optimized inventory, and procurement strategies. So those were all big wins for this particular client of ours.
Right, right. It's amazing, how AI-driven automation can completely transform manufacturing processes. And this isn't just a trend; it's the future. A McKinsey report
Yeah.
that I was just going through suggested that AI-powered quality control can cut defect rate up to 90% in some industries. So, do you think more manufacturers will adopt AI in quality control?
Absolutely. I mean, there's quite a bit of activity going on now within the manufacturing sector, especially in the United States and in Canada, especially with bringing manufacturing onshore. So those manufacturers can no longer afford to rely on manual inspections, for example. So things like AI-driven solutions, DefectGuard, they're going to be game changers, especially as we evolve in the next 5-10 years in reducing those costs and improve product quality. Right. So I expect to see more AI adoption when it comes to areas like predictive maintenance,
Hmm.
demand planning and forecasting, and automated defect detection. So those are the real key areas where you're going to see measured value for those manufacturers that they're going to want to start adopting these solutions.
Right. And Shannon, for manufacturing professionals who are listening to this podcast, what's your number one piece of advice if they are considering a digital transformation?
I'd say don't wait because you're going to need to go through an evaluation process. It'll probably take months before you make a decision. So right now, during that, in preparation for an evaluation process, identify what some of your biggest operational challenges are. Right, that just goes without saying,
Hmm.
and find a partner. Of course, Brightpoint Infotech here. We definitely be interested in working with manufacturers. AI and ERP solutions, they deliver in combination together. They deliver real ROI. So the sooner you implement, the faster you see results. So that would be my recommendation. Don't wait.
Well said, Shannon, and thanks for sharing these incredible insights. And to our listeners, if you are a manufacturer struggling with inefficiencies, high defect rates, or outdated ERP systems, we can help you. You can check out the full case study on our website. It's www.brightpointinfotech.com. And until next time, keep innovating and transforming your business. This is Premjit Singh and Shannon Walsh signing off. Thank you, Shannon.
Thanks very much. Have a good day, everyone.